It's not about motivation. Winners need discipline. Wake up and win today. Discipline comes from within.
So this time we have a very unique press conference where we are not supposed to make any statements. We are free to get this like interactive conversation. You all know what happened. We had this, let's say, media day before the fight that's supposed to happen on February 17th. For the well-known reasons, unfortunately, it's not happening on the 17th. That's why we did not want to cancel this opportunity for the meeting. So here we are. Here is the champ. He's still in the camp. He's doing good. He's feeling well. We know the fight has been rescheduled for the new date. So feel free to ask your questions. Use this chance to communicate with the champ.
Alexander, if a doctor tells Tyson to have maybe 90 days with no sparring because of the eye, he only has about 17 to spar then properly prepare for you. Is that a concern?
Якщо лікар скаже 90 днів не спарингувати, в нього лишиться всього-навсього 17 днів для спарингів. Чи може це бути якоюсь причиною? Чи може взагалі звертати на це увагу? Чи важливо це?
I don't think about it. We have 3 months, yeah? New data, it's 18 May. Please.
Alexander, do you think Tyson is a coward?
Ти думаєш, Тайсон боягуз?
I don't think about it.
What do you think about it?
Що ти думаєш про це?
I think only my family, my daughter, Maria, born. Newborn, yeah. I think my team, my friend. It's.
Congratulations on becoming a dad again.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
How is your wife and baby?
Everything okay. Maria wait me. My wife too. My children wait me, because I give.
I sacrifice.
Yeah, okay.
Жертвую.
Я багато чого поставив на кон. Я тобі зараз скажу, ти все зрозумієш і переведеш. Я багато чого поставив на кон. Я не святкував жодних свят, Нового року. Я не святкував свої день народження своїх дітей, які були от в цей час, коли я тренувався. Я не був зі своєю дружиною, коли вона народжувала дитину, а мав бути там, десь поряд, ходити по коридору. Не поряд з нею, тому що це її справа, а бути десь в коридорі і чути, як моя доня буде кричати.
I sacrificed a lot. I sacrificed all the dates that we used to spend with my family, the New Year, Christmas, my birthday, the birthday of my son, the birthday of my second son, and of course, the birth of my daughter. I was supposed to be somewhere around with my wife, not in the room with her because it's her own business, but walking somewhere around and waiting for her to give a birth to my daughter. So, тримай.
І я нікого не засуджую, взагалі нікого. Так буває, це бокс. Просто дуже серйозно треба відноситись, тому що ми на іншому рівні з Тайсоном Ф'юрі. Ми повинні кожну маленьку деталь викреслювати, щоб продовжувати підготовку і виходити в ринг.
I'm not judging anyone. But the thing is that we have to treat this more serious. This is a very important and well-anticipated fight for the whole world. And we have to be cautious. We have to treat this professionally and spend every minute that we are in the ring with attention and respect to our opponent.
Засуджувати людей за якісь помилки – це слабкість.
To judge someone for his mistakes is a weakness.
Я дуже чудово себе відчуваю.
I feel very well.
І навіть якщо хтось грає мною, то він грає по моїх правилах.
And even if someone is trying to play me, he is playing on my rules.
Alexander, you will staying here in the camp right now to the next, hopefully, to the May appointment, or you're going back first?
Я все розумію. Ні, я хочу побачити доньку, обійняти її, подякувати дружині, помолитися, побути 2 дня чи там 3 дня вдома і повернутися в зал, тому що мене чекає гарячий рінг.
I want to come back home to hug my daughter, to thank my wife, to spend 2 or 3 days at home, and then to come back to my camp because the ring of fire is waiting for me.
And when was the birth of your fourth child?
Коли народилась?
Exactly date.
28 січня.
January 28th.
Alex, what was your first reaction when you saw the news for Tyson Fury that he got that cut?
Перша реакція.
Да, мені сказали це після того, як я вже вийшов з ринга, я відбоксував, відтренувався 12 раундів спарінгів. Ми зробили неймовірну роботу. І потім Сергій Сергійович підійшов трошки з посмішкою, трошки напружений і сказав, що у нас отакі новини. Я неймовірно посміхнувся, десь отак, і пішов тренуватися далі.
We had the last 12 round sparring, and I was already in the ring when this news occurred. So when I finished the last round, Sergey came up to me, smiling and kind of feeling uncomfortable. He said that we have some sort of news from that camp. So I smiled the way he showed, and went back to the training, working with a boxing bag.
І це посмішка не з Тайсона Ф'юрі чи над кимось посмішка. Це просто моя посмішка, тому що мені так легше. Коли я посміхаюся, я вільний.
And this smile is not, let's say, devoted to Tyson Fury or to anybody else. It's the smile that comes from the bottom of my heart, because when I smile, I feel freedom. I feel better when the smile is on my face.
Якщо ви, до речі, спробуєте просто посміхатися ні з чого, ви зрозумієте, наскільки життя прекрасне.
And if you try to smile for no reason, you will understand better how beautiful is the life.
Rob.
Yes, were you smiling when you heard the news?
I didn't.
Nice.
Actually, you know what? I got a text message during a nighttime because I was in Los Angeles getting ready to fly here. And then I woke up in the morning, I see a missed call from Alex Pursuit. I didn't read any text yet, so I just dialed the number. And the Pursuit answers me and he goes like, well? I said, what? Oh, he says, you don't know yet. You haven't read my text. I said, no, I didn't. He says, I would like to film it and to see your face when you're going to be reading that message. And then I read it. And it didn't film it.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately, we was no videos.
And what you're thinking then?
You read in the video what I was thinking.
Question.
Go ahead.
You've told you should avoid the mistakes. Do you think that was what happened? It's a mistake.
You mean by Tyson? Ти думаєш те, що...
Це помилка? То що?
Uh,
Czy to, że stało się, czy jest pomyłka?
thing happened. I have no idea.
Well, we cannot judge it like a mistake because we've been in this sport for so many years, and it might be a coincidence. It might be an unhappy coincidence. That's why all the contracts have this clause. Every single boxing contract had the clause for the injury. It might happen to anyone. It might happen in the gym. It might happen in the ring. It might happen in your apartment. It might happen in a restaurant. Everywhere. So we are not belonging to ourselves. That's why all kind of boxing contracts foresee this, and we have some kind of extension. And I just want you to remind that the extension was once used in this particular contract. I don't mean the previous ones, negotiations that we've been conducting for more than 3 years. I mean this particular contract. When we came to Riyadh, where Tyson Fury was taking the MMA pro debut fighter Francis Ngannou, and Usyk jumped into the ring to announce the fight, which was supposed to happen on December 23rd, right? December 23rd. They started to discuss it already, but in a couple of days the decision was taken to extend the date of the fight, to reschedule it for almost 3 months. Usyk was like, he wasn't happy to hear this, though it was a tough schedule for him, but he wasn't happy to hear this. He wanted to fight before Christmas, before New Year in December. But there was respect to Tyson Fury, because he didn't perform good with Ngannou. He was injured. He got cut. He got some troubles in the ring. So Usyk agreed to give him extra period of time, and the new date was February 17th. Just to remind you, Usyk was in the camp since September. He was getting prepared for December 23rd. So now he is in the camp starting from September and up now, and in couple weeks he will be back here to continue his camp for May 18th. So it's already 2 times 3 months extension, but we will pray that this is the last extension to take place.
I'm sure Alexander won't care about money and contracts, but when Turkey Al Sheikh was speaking the other evening, he said that there is a $10 million or pounds forfeit if either man pulls out again. Well, I didn't really understand much about that. Could you bring you guys explain that? If Tyson pulls out again, does he personally pay Alexander $10 million?
Давай.
Basically, it was our request, and then we were negotiating about this. We put that request into Saudi's people. If you're gonna move a fight, make sure you're gonna include, we called it Latin rules. Make sure you're gonna include the penalty.
And that would come from Tyson, not from Saudi.
That would have to come from a fighter, from Tyson.
He doesn't like spending money.
I don't see no gypsy spending money.
And the other thing that in case he withdraws from the fight, the replacement should be foreseen before, in advance. So in case for some reason he got a cut of his heel, or he got whatever he can get, the fight is happening on May 18th under any circumstances.
Alex, how close was the Philip Hrgović fight for February the 17th?
Over here, it was already done. Over here, almost as well. But it's up to the Saudis to decide, because it's their show. They are organizing it, they are making all the decisions. So we've done everything possible to save the show. We heard the reports in media that Filip Hrgović was ready to take the fight. But it is what it is. So the fight is happening on May 18th, whoever is the opponent.
What do you think is the harder fight, for example?
The harder fight? Difficult to answer. Rob, let's speak in person, because it will take a lot of time to give you my reasons. The hardest fight is the fight with himself. The hardest fight is to fight with the circumstances. Whoever comes into the ring will be his opponent, and this is the hardest fight. We are all on the way to the undisputed for the second time in the career, and with the help of God, we will achieve our goal.
Alexander, have you seen the video from Fast and Furious camp of the cut when he's sparring? What did you make of it? Did you think it was real?
Which one? The real one or the one on media?
The one that they released with the sparring session with the head guards on and the elbow.
Ти
What did
бачив
you make of that video? Did you see it? Did you think it was genuine?
відео там, де Тайсон Ф'юрі отримав локтем сечку? Бачив ти? Що ти думаєш з цього приводу? Реально він отримав в тому відео?
I don't think about it. Yes, I see it's video. Так, я бачив, я ж казав вже про засоби безпеки. Це шолом, це збільшені рукавички, змазування рукавички вазелином для менше отримання травм. Тобто це режим твого тренування, наскільки ти серйозно відносишся до своєї роботи.
I've mentioned this before. There are some certain measures, certain measures taken by a highly professional fighter. Normally, you use the headgear. You're using the big gloves, like 20-ounce gloves for sparring. You apply Vaseline on the gloves of your sparring partners. You apply Vaseline on your mask, on your eyebrows, to avoid cuts, to avoid any kind of injuries, because you treating this in a different manner than unprofessional. You are jeopardizing the whole event, and you behave disrespectful to people who are involved.
So you think he wasn't doing any of that?
Тобто ти думаєш, він цього не робив?
Я ж такого не казав.
I didn't mention this.
Он спарринг-партнер хотів задати питання.
Fear. Most people are governed by their habits, their fears, and their opinions of others.